Good evening, everyone. Can you see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. So during our last session on strategic management, we had discussed about organizational capability framework, or organizational, it is also called as organizational capability profile, OCP or OCF, that we had discussed in the last session. And today we will be discussing about BCG metrics. Then we will talk about GE McKinsey metrics, and we will also talk about various type of competitive strategies. And in that, we will be discussing the five major type of competitive strategies. So these three topics we will try to complete in today's session. So we will start with the BCG metrics. Am I audible to all?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you, thank you. So BCG metrics, in 1970s, Bruce Henderson, founder of Boston Consulting Group, came up with the product portfolio, or BCG metrics, or growth share metrics, which would look at a successful business product portfolio based on potential growth and market share. It divided products into four main categories: cash cow, pets, or they are also called as dog, question mark, and star. So this particular BCG metrics, it revolves around the market share of a existing company and what are the growth opportunity in that particular market. So based on these two, that what is the market share of a particular company, and for that particular company what are the growing opportunity or growth opportunities available in that particular segment or sector or category, that the analysis of that or study of that is called as BCG metrics. So it talks about growth share market metrics, which includes portfolios based on potential growth and market share. So four quadrants you can see on the slide. The first quadrant, where on both the sides, vertical and horizontal, you can see star, and both the sides high is written. Then the other quadrant is question mark. There on the upper side of the slide, low is written. Cash cow, again low is written, as well as growth is written between star and cash cow. Then last one is dog. So how a company can analyze where it stands, That we are going to discuss with the help of BCG metrics. Now here, if we take example of stars, that what star indicate. Now star indicates high market share in a high growth market. So the existing company is having high market share, as well as the potential of this particular, or the growth in this particular market, the potential is vast. So that we will categorize at stars. Now, these companies which are categorized, or these products of a particular company which are categorized in under star, they require investment to maintain growth, as well as they generate significant cash. So which products we can categorize under star? The products of a company which are growing very fast, as well as that particular sector has a tremendous potential. Now, to keep this product in this quadrant called as star, the company is supposed to keep investing in that particular product. It is not that yes, the company's this product, a particular product of a company is growing very fast, and the market share of that particular product in that particular category is very good, and there is a lot of potential for that product to grow. So the market is tremendous. But one more thing we have to note is that for this growth to take place, the company has to invest heavy capital so that this particular product of the company grows in that particular sector. The moment they stop investing capital in that particular, in the growth of that particular product, the growth will come down. So that we need to understand. Now, for example, if we take example of Apple. Now, star product for Apple is, we all are aware that iPhone, we can say, is the star product in the growth of Apple. We are aware. Now, here, the growth of Apple is high. Market share captured by Apple in mobile segment, we all are aware that it is also high. The potential for growth of Apple in this mobile segment is again huge. Potential is there. It can grow tremendously as well. In the years to come, it can grow more. So the product of Apple, iPhone, is having a great market share, as well as there are more growth opportunity for this iPhone product of Apple to grow in the in the mobile segment, we will say. At the same time, we need to understand that this growth will be there for years to come only if Apple invests heavily in the growth of this particular product. For example, we have seen, we have discussed the example also that Apple 1 to Apple 17. Every time they have to come up with some new features which are not existing in the current, their existing product, then only their product is getting such a huge response in the mobile market. The moment the company stops investing in R&D of the iPhone, and they keep on say selling the same iPhone 17. For example, they stopped say heavy investment in R&D after 17. What will happen? 17 will be there. It will grow for 1 year. It can grow maybe for 2 years. It can grow maybe for 3 years. But after 3 years, after 2 years, what will happen? The growth is going to come down. Why the growth is coming down? Because although it was a leading brand, it was having a great market share, it was having potential to grow. But the moment the organization stops investing in the growth of that particular product, that growth slowly will come down. That we need to understand. Another example we can say is ice cream. In ice cream, who is market leader? If we are talking about Indian brand, we all are aware that right now Amul is the leading brand, and market of ice cream is on the rise. That also we are aware that for the months of, say, we will say December, January, 2 months, the sale is on the down, we will say, because of winter season. But rest 8 to 10 months, the sale is on the upper side, and the market is huge. In 2024, it was estimated that Indian market for ice cream is more than 30,000 crore rupees, and it is growing very fast. So Amul, we are aware that Amul is the market leader in ice cream. So their ice cream, various type of ice cream, various say various products in ice cream, whether it is chocobar, whether it is vanilla cup, whether it is say raspberry, whether it is the another product. So they are market leader, and we have also seen that last year the market share was, or market total market share of all the companies, if we include, it was more than 30,000 crore, and it is increasing very fast. This year it might have crossed, say, 40,000 crore, or maybe more than that. So potential is there, and company is controlling the market share also. So we will say that ice cream is the product which is being produced by Amul, which we can say it can be categorized under their star player, which is giving huge revenue, huge profit to the company. So star are those products which are growing very fast, which have market share, tremendous market share, which have a lot of potential to grow. But at the same time, we need to understand that we have to invest in the R&D also. That investment is to be there. The moment Amul stops investing in advertising of the ice cream, or coming up with new flavors of the ice cream, maybe 1 year, 2 year, if no ice cream flavors are they are adding, what will happen? The other companies may overtake Amul. So star requires the products which can be categorized under star. We have to say that they need investment. Then only it can be successful, right? So star, I hope that everyone has understood who are the star products. Then the next one is cash cow. Now, cash cow are those products which are giving profits to the company. Now, these products are high market share and low growth market. So, market share of that particular product of that particular company is very high, but the potential for growth in that particular sector overall is low. At that particular time, we can say that those particular products are covered under cash cow. They are mature products that generate more cash than they consume. So more cash cow are those products which have huge market share, but the potential for growth in that particular segment is relatively low as compared to SAR. So here we can say, if we stick to the another example, the same example of a company, say Amul, we can say that milk product or milk can be categorized as their cash cow. So they have started the company by by selling milk pouch, milk bottles. Now they have number of milk, various type of milk, A1 milk, A2 milk, then high tone milk, low fat milk, cow milk, buffalo milk. So various type of milks are there. But when we compare this milk, cash cow is that particular product which is giving huge revenue to the company. So milk is their basic product of Amul company. So it is giving them the added profit or more profit as compared to ice cream. But when we say uh, cash cow, we need to understand that a product can be categorized under cash cow, which is giving more return and less investment is expected. There we have seen in stars more returns, more market share, more potential, but more investment is required. Here, less investment is required, and still the company is giving more returns. Cash cow. Now, why we are saying that low growth? Why we are keeping milk in low growth? Because of various reasons. There are campaigns going on social media that avoid using milk or dairy product, and people are following it all. Reasons they have given that milk is milk which is being sold in India is considered as highly adulterated product. Highly adulterated. Adulterated means that various chemicals, various other substances are mixed in the milk so that the volume can be increased so that it can reach to all the required numbers. Now in Pune, if we take example, then lakhs of liter or maybe more than that of milk is daily consumed. But if we check in the vicinity of Pune or maybe on the outskirts of Pune, we will not find that number of, say, dairy farms available which can meet the required need. So demand is high, supply is less, but still at the end of the day we get milk. So everyone who wants milk gets milk. Although we are aware that the supply has to be less because the number of dairy farms as compared to the population of Pune in Pune and on the outskirts of Pune are very less. So how it is possible that the entire population of Pune is able to meet their requirement related to consumption of milk. Various studies have been carried out, and on the various social media platforms, every one of us might have seen that how adulterations are taking place in milk, how various companies are trying to cash on the that mismatch between demand and supply. And that's the reason why many people are saying that we should not drink milk. It is more hazardous than more giving us healthier benefits. So benefits are less, and the disadvantages are more. It can be more harmful. The various researches have been conducted. You will see that various doctors are coming up and they are say um, uh, uh, coming up with short videos, and we see those videos on reels, on Insta, on YouTube, on various other platforms also. So this way we can say that the growth, that potential, that's why we are saying that here in this particular segment, market share of a particular product can be high, of a particular company can be high, like Amul, but low growth market. The growth in this market is low. Potential for growth in this particular market is less. So that is what we have to keep in mind when we are analyzing our product under cash cow. Then question mark. Now, what we can add in question mark, or what comes under question mark, is low market share in high growth market. That we need to understand. That low market share of what? Low market share of the particular company. So that particular company is having low market share of that particular product, but the growth here in high growth market. High growth market. Same company, if we take example, their pizza. Amul has also come up with instant pizza. Various types of pizzas are available. Cheese pizza is there, vegetable pizza is there, corn pizza is there, and other pizzas are also there. They have come up with that particular product also. So in that particular fast food segment or sector, we can say, where these things are produced by various companies, the market share of Amul is very less. Whereas the other companies, they are dominating. The market share of Amul, if we compare, and if we compare the market share of Domino's, if we compare the market share of Pizza Hut, if we compare the market share of other well-known brands, we will come to know that they are lagging far behind. So the product of a particular company where the product has low market share, where the market is having high potential, that particular product can be categorized under question mark. Now these products have high potential but require investment to grow their market. So high potential is there. Now how Amul can compete with these well established brands? When Amul starts investing more money. So here in stars, what has happened, what we have seen is more profit, more market share, more investment is required to keep that going. In cash cow, more profit is there, less investment is required because they have uh, reached a commanding position of that particular market. They are, say, market leader in that particular segment. So, more profit, more market share, less investment in cash cow. When we talk about the products under question mark, here low market share is there. Now the company wants to increase the market share. Now, how a company can increase the market share? Then the company has to invest more. So less profit, more investment. Then a day will come in future, then the where you will be earning profit. Then you can put your this particular product either in star or under cash cow. That we need to understand. So here in third, the profitability is less. Uh, Profitability is less. Market share is less. But if the company wants to grow in that market, lead in that particular market segment, then the company has to do investment. Now here, how Amul can compete with the existing players like Domino's or Papa John or uh, Pizza Hut or other well-known, well-established brands by investing in what? R&D. Now, what they are doing is that they have come up with frozen pizzas that you purchase a frozen pizza from the Amul dairy outlet and you put it in the oven and within say 2 minutes or maybe 5 minutes switch on the oven for 2 minutes or whatever the temperature or whatever as per the instructions given on the carton of that particular pizza and you get a fresh hot pizza. What the other companies are doing is they are not selling the frozen product. Domino's is not selling frozen product. What Domino's is doing is that if the order is within the vicinity nearby that Domino outlet, they give 30-minute delivery guarantee and they promise that we will be making fresh pizza and you will receive a fresh hot pizza. We are not they that we are not putting a freezed pizza in the oven, making it hot and then we are supplying. That is not the case with Pizza Hut. That is not case with Domino's or other well-established players. But Amul is doing that. So Amul has to first they need to do R&D. That all the customers may not be having ovens, or very few people in India or in a middle class segment they are having microwave ovens where they can instantly heat up the freezed pizza and they can enjoy the hot pizza. So the company has to invest in what? Has to invest in research and development. That how we can increase the market share of our pizza. That is again they need to for identity what is required? Investment is required, and companies are ready to invest in those products or in those sectors where they are earning more profit. And here, why question mark is written? Because it's a question mark for the company whether we should invest or not. Why we should invest when low market share is there? And after investing also, we are not sure whether we will reap the benefits as we had calculated or not. That is why question mark is there. So question mark is that particular product which requires huge investment for growth and whose market share is less or low. So those are the products we can say that can be categorized under the uh, question mark. Last quadrant is dog. Now under dog, the meaning of dogs are the product of the company which is having low market share in low growth market. So here potential is also not very high. So here what happens is that market share of that particular product of a company is low, as well as potential is also low. Question mark, we have seen market share of that particular company is less, but potential is more. Underdog, what happens? Both market share of a particular company and market growth is also less. So growth is slowly coming up. It has started growing. It has not grown up a lot. Pizza market, it has grown and it is growing very fast. But the other markets, we can say that it has not grown to that level. It is still to grow. Various other products are also there of Amul. We can say that they are started producing the frozen peas also. Frozen vegetables are there. Frozen cutlets are there. Frozen samosas are there. So here, what we need to understand is that we are yet to accept the fact that frozen samosas can taste better than freshly fried samosas. For samosa, what type of samosa normally we uh, eat? We like to eat samosa. General tendency of everyone that we love to eat samosa, which is which is freshly fried, which is just taken out from the kadai, hot. That we like. So we do not like to get samosa, frozen samosas from a particular outlet, then cut that frozen samosa, the packet of frozen samosa, then start boiling the oil, and then put that frozen samosa in the hot oil, and then we will say wait for 5-10 minutes, and then we will take out the samosa and then we will have it. So our market is different than the Western market. Yes, if we compare this frozen food product in West, yes, it is hit. Their market potential is also high, and the companies which are operating in these frozen food segments, they are also earning profit, huge profit. But when we compare it to Indian market, scenario is different. Here, we still have to accept this. What we like is we will like to have hot samosa freshly taken out from the kadai. We will go outside. We will wait near a small outlet also to have that freshly cooked samosa, instead of going to Amul outlet, purchasing that frozen samosa, coming to own place, and then switching on the gas, putting the kadai on the gas, then pouring oil, and then putting those frozen samosa in the oil and getting it fried. So we need to understand that. So dog is that segment, that product can be categorized under that quadrant called dog, where the growth is low, as well as market is also having low growth. We are not saying that in future also the same situation will happen. Future, the situation will change, the market will change, the demand will change, the supply will change, the demand will change, the supply will change, and the demand will change, and am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. Now, is my screen visible?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, okay, thank you. So we were discussing about the BCG metrics, that uh, which are the products which can be categorized under star, cash cow, then question marks, and then dog. So under dog, we have seen that product which is having low growth, low market share, as well as the growth of that particular product is also low. It is yet to evolve. So things are changing. A day may come that most of us may shift to the frozen foods, because things are changing very fast. Everyone wants instant food nowadays, and a day will come, or may come, may not come. We are not sure, because earlier what used to happen, that the male members used to work, female members used to take care of the family. Now there is a shift in that. Now male as well as female, for example, in a family, earlier only husband used to work and wife used to take care of the children. Now what has happened is that young couple, both husband and wife are working. When both are working, then they are more inclined towards these frozen instant foods than towards freshly cooked food, because both husband and wife, both are, if working, then it is not possible for them to cook meals for three meals a day, every day, for themselves or for their children. So they take uh, the family out for dinner. Sometimes they order pizzas, or this type of things are coming in India also, and it is gaining it is growing in India. Similarly, this particular product can grow, but right now we are analyzing the product as per the present market share. So right now, we can keep this particular product in the frozen food under dog segment. So what is dog, or what is question mark, what is cash flow, and what is star? I hope that everyone has understood that. In case anyone has not understood anything, please go ahead with your question. This is the explanation given for the four quadrants: what is star, what is cash cow, what is dog, and what is question mark. With example, we have already discussed. So, in case you have not understood anything, please go ahead, or else we will uh, shift to the next model, or the last model which we need to discuss related to the unit number 2, and it is the McKinsey metric. Now, this particular McKinsey metric, as we had discussed, that those four quadrants: star, dog, question mark, and cash cow. Similarly, here in G metrics, 9 cells you can see, or 9 quadrants you can see. Now, it is related to, or it talks about the industry attractiveness and business unit strength. So we need to analyze our product under these 3 cells. So industry attractiveness and business unit strength. Industry attractiveness means that what is the potential of that particular industry in that particular industry. And business unit strength is that what are the strengths of your organization. Now, here we need to first understand that GE metric, it talks about the 9 cells, and it is also regarded as a portfolio management tool that evaluates companies' business units by plotting them on a 3 into 3 grid based on industry attractiveness, that is the external market factors, and the business unit strength, that is the strength of the particular company. Now, this particular analysis, it helps to determine the best possible strategy the company can implement for, you can see that in the greener the quadrant, 2 words are written. Word number 1 is grow oblique invest. Then orange, again 2 words are written: hold oblique protect. And in the third one, 2 words again are written: one is harvest, the other one is divest. Now, grow and invest. We need to first, what we are doing is we are checking the strength of our company with the market share or market segment or market growth, that is industry attractiveness. Now, first we need to calculate grow and invest. Now, grow oblique invest, that here how we can do implement this, how it works actually. Now, in this particular segment, what happens is that industry attractiveness, it evaluates the external market factors, and on the basis of that external market factors, as well as your internal uh, business strength, you need to first that where your organization is, how much growth is there, and whether compared to growth, you are investing in more growth or not. That we need to check here. So in the three quadrants showing green color, growth we need to check that how much growth is there and how much investment we are making in the growth of that particular company, of that particular product to check here. If the product is not growing, for example, we have taken examples also, number of examples here also. For example, if a particular product is not growing well, then is it possible that if we uh, invest in the growth of that particular product, it is going to grow more? So here we need to evaluate what? Evaluate the external market factors of a particular industrial segment in which a business unit operates. That we need to understand. Then factors such as market size, market growth rate, industry profitability, competitive rivalry, and technological advancement we need to check. So here we need to check. Then business units we need to check, or business unit strength we need to check. Now here we need to assess the business unit's competitive strength within the industry. The factors include market share, brand equity, profit margin. Now here in this particular segment where grow and invest is there, we need to understand that for more growth, we need to do investment also. If we keep on growing and keep on investing, then we will be able to capture a good share of a particular market. But so grow and invest. So we have to understand two concepts: grow oblique invest. For that, we need to understand the business unit of your the strength of your business unit or your organization, and you have to compare it with industry attractiveness means that how much the company is uh, controlling the share of a particular product. So grow or invest, everyone is aware of that if we invest in a particular company, the growth will be more. The second one is the hold and protect. Now, hold and protect means that hold and protect. Now, in hold and protect, what happens is you need to first understand that what is hold and what is protect. Hold means that where you have to put up a break, that the investment is getting more and the returns we are getting is becoming less. So here we need to hold or protect that, okay, we have invested this much of capital. What type of return we have received? Whether this returns are same returns which we had calculated earlier, or it is less than that. If it is less than that, then we need to um, hold the other investments also, that more instead of putting more investment, we need to check where we are going wrong, why the investment is not showing results or more positive results. And if we are reaping the exact results which we had calculated earlier, then we need to protect those results. That okay, this much of investment has shown this result. If we increase more investment, the results will be more. And the last one is harvest oblique divest. That you need to check whether your product is still relevant in the particular segment, or it is going to become outdated. If it is going to become outdated, stop investing in that particular product and start taking out money from the profitability of that particular product. Now, earlier we have seen, or we all are aware, that earlier keypad phones were there. Now, the touch screen phones have come in. So, the companies which were operating or which were manufacturing keypad phones earlier, they had earned enough profit because at that particular moment only keypad phones were there. The moment touchscreen came in, the companies which were manufacturing this keypad phone, they came to know that they have to now start taking all the profit, all the capital, and they have to now put that capital in some other product. They cannot keep on investing in that particular product only. Earlier, various type of keys were there. The one type of key was the push key. The other type of key, the changes happened in keys also. Some companies came up with feather touch type of touch keys, that the slightest touch of your finger is going to operate that keypad. You need to push, you need not push hard the keys to type a particular word. Just touch on that particular key and automatically the words you will see being typed on the screen. So earlier, some sort of hard press was required. Later on, companies came up with feather touch of touch screen and touch that keypad. You need to just place a finger on that particular key and automatically it will get typed. So very smooth types were there. But when that touch screen came in, that means the keypads have now become outdated, they have become obsolete. So company has to realize this thing. We cannot keep doing say investing in the R&D of keypads only. That no, we will come up with a different type of keypad that will be far more superior than the feather touch keypad to compete with the touch screen. So that will be the waste. That's the reason why in these the three quadrants or three cells, it is written harvest and divest. Harvest means earn as much as profit as you can and then start divesting. So divesting is start taking out money from that particular product. Stop investing in the growth of that particular product and start investing the money. Take that money out from the profitability of that particular product, because that product is going to be, or that process or that technology is going to become outdated very soon. So there is no question of investing. Start investing in some other fresh product. So that is what GE McKinsey metrics is. So here 9 quadrants are there. So we need to again write in those quadrants that which are the products which can uh, be written under grow oblique invest, which are the products which we have to categorize under hold or protect, and which are the products which we can categorize under harvest and divest. Now we will move on to, so that's the end of our unit number 2. Now we will start with unit number 3. Unit number 3, it talks about different type of strategy. Now what are the different type of 5 major type of strategies? So we will just read out what are the 5 major type of strategies, and in tomorrow's session we will discuss about these 5 major type of strategies. The first strategy is overall low cost provider strategy. Second one, focused low cost strategy. Third one, broad differentiation strategy. Fourth one, focused differentiation strategy. And the fifth one, best cost provider strategy. So these are the 4 strategies that we are going to discuss, which talks about lower cost, which talks about differentiation, and which is based on a broad cross section of buyers and a narrow buyer segment or buyer market niche. So what is that we will be discussing in the tomorrow's session. So we will stop here, and in tomorrow's session we will try to discuss about this, the competitive strategy. So thank you everyone for being present in today's session. Tomorrow again the timing will be same, 6 p.m. So henceforth, till the syllabus gets over, the lectures of strategic management will be conducted at this time only, that is 6 p.m. every day.